Alright, let's get right into Blade 2. Seeing as the original Blade was such a big success, it is no shock that we have a Blade 2. Except for this film is a big downgrade in pretty much every way. Blade is doing his normal thing, killing vampires like he always does. He has a new partner too, played by Norman Reedus, who, before killing zombies, was apparently really good at killing vampires. Fun fact. But this guy is apparently useless because he gets his old partner, Wesker, or whatever the fuck his name is, back immediately. Is it Whisker or Wesker? I don't fucking care. And they don't like each other. That's because, well, one's a traitor for some reason. I don't know why he's a traitor, he just is. But uh-oh, vampires attack the base, and they're wearing suits to protect them from UV lights. So this means an epic battle. Which, hey, doesn't look too bad. The action's fun, except for when this happens. Like, seriously, who thought this looked good? It looked fucking like gummy bears. This is awful. So the bizarre plot of this film is that Blade has to team up with a group of vampires to stop a more sadistic version of a vampire. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense, and why would he trust them? I have no idea. He says he doesn't trust them, but at the same time he goes along with them anyway, even though he just could easily kill them all right now and don't have to team up with them because he knows they're untrustworthy, and spoiler alert, they are untrustworthy! Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed in a film franchise that tells you the vampires are pure evil, that the vampires are evil? This just makes Blade look like a giant idiot for even doing this in the first place. He could easily just kill these guys before they stab him in the back later, even though he's like, oh, I got this one guy in the head. And these vampires don't even hide the fact that they hate him, because of course they would, because they hate Blade because he kills all them. Then they got this one guy comes up to him and says, yeah, I'm gonna kill you. This is one of those Ron Perlman characters where he overacts and acts like a complete idiot the whole time. It's not one of his better roles, and he acts like a complete idiot and he dies later. Also, what the fuck's that facial hair? Jesus Christ. And the rest of the film gives you exactly what you expect from a Blade film. More rave parties, dark scenes that you can barely see, flashing lights everywhere, sunglasses, Krispy Kreme product placement, tons of gunfighting action to rave music, and of course some bizarre looking effects. Jeez Louise, dude, I don't want to see that. Give that to yourself. And that pretty much sums up Blade 2. The story is paper thin, and it's mostly here just for the action. The story wasn't that great in the first film, but it definitely had a better pacing and overall kept it simple. This one tries to complicate it, but also keeps it pretty dumb, so yeah, it doesn't really work for me that well. Which definitely seems to be the opinion of most people, since most people just prefer the original Blade. And other people just like Blade 2, but it's nowhere near as good as the first one, which is mostly just a dumb popcorn flick when it really comes down to it. You could say this one's a massive downgrade, but for what I heard about Blade Trinity, it could be a lot worse. The only interesting thing they try to do, but fail miserably, is the fact that one of the vampires actually isn't bad, and Blade, I think, has a relationship with her, but not really. They have an emotional scene where she's like, I want to see the sunset before I die. He's like, I'll take you there, baby. Because one vampire wasn't bad, I don't think that's going to change Blade's perspective, and got his guy's old partner back, so everything's already back at square one. Oh yeah, the woman in the first Blade film, she doesn't come back. So yeah, overall Blade 2, it's nothing worth watching, but if you like the first one, you might like it just a little bit. I put Blade 2 into the D tier. It's definitely a lot of fun to watch, so I can't give it anything lower than where it is at the tier list, but definitely not as good as the first one. But anyway, that was Blade 2. Not tomorrow, I'm saying tomorrow, I already watched the film, plus it's not coming out tomorrow. But next time, we're going to deal with one of my all-time favorite movies in the Marvel Universe. I'm so excited! Can you tell my voice? Anyway, I'll see you then. And can you guess what that is? Well, if you follow the history, you would know it. But anyway, see you then.